Bambi, can you tell me more about the US-Mexico border?
Sure thing. I think you already know this, but the border between the US and Mexico follows the course of the Rio Grande River. It is even the most crossed border in the world.
Whoa, that's awesome!
Kiddo, since you seem so interested, I shall tell you a story about this border. This border is one of the strictest borders ever, with lots of checkpoints and border patrol. This is all to stop illegal migration from Mexico to the US. But this wasn't enough, for the people kept finding ways to cross.
What happened then?
In 2006, during the Bush administration, a border wall or barrier was erected some places to separate the border, acting as a physical barrier to prevent the immigrants from going in. Around 1,000 kilometers was constructed. Though it was terminated because of lack of money, in 2017 or something, Trump signed an order to continue construction of the wall.
Immediate construction of a border wall.
And Mexico will pay for the wall.
I'm not going to pay for that wall.
When I ask the people that know more about the border than anybody, how important is the wall, and they tell me it is absolutely vital.
Says Stukenberg, the wall slows down illegal crossers, but also underlines it doesn't stop them.
This wall can't be climbed. It really is virtually impenetrable.
Now there's almost 3,000 kilometers of that wretched wall.
Whoa, that's so cool! Why did they stop the construction of the wall then?
Whoa, you know about that, huh? Joe Biden halted the construction of the wall, but it is only temporary.
Wait, I thought the wall was good. Why are they stopping it?
So, you see? As envisioned, the construction of the wall caused numerous problems, including increased greenhouse gas emissions, contributing to climate change. Air pollution along the US-Mexico border is created through various outputs, including the concrete manufacturing that would be required for the construction of the wall. For example, a 1,000-mile wall would require an estimated 275 million cubic feet of concrete, and it would release as much as 1.9 million metric tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Keep this in mind, 1 million metric ton of carbon dioxide is roughly equal to the average annual emissions of 35 commercial airliners, 216,000 passenger vehicles, and 115,000 homes in the United States.
Whoa! I didn't know the wall has such a big impact on climate change.
Don't be too stunned yet. Not only does the wall increase greenhouse gas emissions, it also blows tops of mountains off in order to create canyons so that the wall can stand, leaving a scar on the earth for thousands of years. All the environmental laws that were used throughout the US to protect the environment was not respected. This construction increases soil erosion, alters natural water flows, and the patterns of wildlife, decreasing the survival rate of animals by trapping their escape. In fact, the wall blocks wildlife migration.
Why do animals have to move?
Good question, my dearest boy. So young, so innocent. So you see, some animals don't live their lives in one place. Many animals move depending on the season. This allows them to reproduce more optimally or even look for food and water. And the previous president is preventing these poor animals from nourishing themselves.
That's so sad.
Many Americans imagine the border as a dry, punishing wasteland, if they think of it at all. Yet where New Mexico and Arizona meet sits one of the largest protected landscapes in North America, outside of Alaska and northern Canada. It's an intersection of deserts and mountains along with temperate and subtropical climates.
I did not know that.
Let me give you an example, my dearest boy. One of the animals in danger is the endangered Sonoran pronghorn, which is highly sensitive to human activity, roads, and fencing of any kind. Although pronghorn can scoot under vehicle barriers, they seem to avoid doing so. Currently, their population is very scarce due to this. Other species likely to be vulnerable to border barriers include the bighorn sheep, the ferruginous pygmy owls, and the black bears. Some of these species are highly endangered. In total, the wall threatens the survival of more than 70 plant and animal species. If left in place, the border wall will alter the evolutionary history of North America.
Oh no! We shouldn't continue the construction of the wall then.
Demolition has been halted for now, but Republican politicians are clamoring to finish the wall. We must stop this act of atrocity and save our planet. Don't be surprised, kiddo.
What exactly are you?
The truth is, I was one of the victims of the wall. When I was 3 months old, I was simply chasing a butterfly when I heard a loud explosion coming from the mountain, from the direction of my home. Smoke was spreading and I couldn't see a thing. I stayed in a cave for days, trembling from the sight of numerous explosions. When I realized what had happened, it was too late. The wall was already built, and I had never seen my parents since. I searched everywhere, but they were nowhere to be found. I then decided to join human society, disguised as a swag dude, and became an environmental activist in order to stop construction of the wall. Perhaps even find a lost family. Truly, tragedy might be